Morning, welcome back to Average Guy Survival. Today we're going to be talking about fire, or making paper bricks to burn for heat. A lot of people still use wood stoves in their houses. We do the same thing here, and cost of fuel oil, wood, everything is going up in price, so an alternative heat source can be very handy and be a good survival tool. So I'm going to get set up here in a minute and get ready to make some bricks, but before we do that, I need to give our daily relevant word of wisdom. Today's is from Isaiah 4:6. There will be shelter to give shade from the heat by day, and refuge and protection from the storm and rain. So just a moment here, we'll get set up and get going. Alright, so as we're getting started here, I'm going to run you through the supplies. We've got borax. This will prevent mildew in your dried bricks and also prevents pests from burrowing into the paper. We have our brick maker. These are available on Amazon. We picked this one up a couple of years ago for pretty cheap. Prices have gone up, as with everything, but still affordable. We've got shredded paper. This is a lot of shredded office materials as well as some shredded mail. And we've got a tub of water. Normally we like to use rainwater for most of the projects like this, but December in Florida is not very rainy, so this is unfortunately well water. So we've got our list of supplies here, and we'll get going on this. Okay, so we have our water. I've got about, I'd say about 15-20 gallons here, so I'm going to put about a cup of borax in here. We're going to go ahead and just dump that straight in. I think we're going to dump it straight in. There we go. All right. I've got my repurposed axe handle. Use this for stirring fires, and I guess now I'm stirring water. So it's my stick of many uses. All right, so we got the borax is breaking down into the water. Next comes the shredded paper. So it takes a lot of shredded paper to make a brick. So we're gonna add a whole bunch to this water, and then we're gonna let it soak for a while. So once it is good and pulpy, we'll come back to it. Screw it, we'll do it all. All right, we'll come back in a few more minutes when this has gotten soft and make some bricks. Okay, so our paper has been soaking for about 20 minutes now. Most people on these videos will instruct you to soak the paper for 24 hours. What we found is that it'll squish through the holes on our paper brick maker. They may be using a different type, but for us, 20 minutes works pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and fill the brick maker. If you have kids, they might enjoy this part. It's gooey. Just stuff it all in there. Get it filled right up to the top. Make sure there's no low or high spots there. Put this on top, and we close it up and press. I'm going to refill it because that didn't take a lot of pressure to push down, so we're going to build it up a bit more. I think one more time and we'll have enough for a brick. So like I was saying, it takes a lot of paper to make one of these. Yeah, that's a lot better. A lot of water coming out of this. All right, once your brick has been pressed, what you want to do is empty it out onto a surface, dry surface like our pallet here. Got it extra tight. There we go. And we have pressed a nice paper brick. The finished product will look kind of like this. Once it's dried, you can add that to a fire and it will extend the length of the fire. This will burn almost as long as a log of the same size. Not quite as long, but it'll burn pretty good. So I'm going to make a few more of these. Okay, so out of a 13-gallon bag of shredded paper, we got 7 bricks. Like I was saying, it takes a lot of paper to make one brick, but in the long run, it's worth it. These will burn hot for a good long time. You want to make sure that if you do this, that you keep them in the sun and let them dry for as long as it takes. It's probably going to take these 3 or 4 days to get fully dry, being in the sun here, and I'm going to have to cover them at night so the dew doesn't get them wet again. But there we go. So 7 bricks out of a big bag of shredded paper. Thank you very much to those of you who have already subscribed. If you want to see more of this, please subscribe and like this video and hit that bell for notifications, so when I come out with more things, you'll be notified and you can watch more. Thanks.